Hey guys, and welcome to some Plague Inc. Evolved! So I did one video on this earlier, but it had no commentary, and I felt bad because this is a great game, and it deserves some commentary to go along with it. You know, my amazing voice just really needs to be heard along with this game. No, I'm not arrogant, fuck you. Anyway, so I've played a lot of this game off camera, of course. I have every single unlock that you can be unlocked, so I'm actually going to do that now. Metabolic Hijack automatically pops red and blue balloons for you. I usually go with the Plague Can Mutate Transmissions. Then I grab Native Biome because it's easier to infect your native home, which is kind of good early on because it'll help you advance quicker, at least in my opinion. Extremophile gives you a minor bonus in all environments, which I think is just the best. And this one I am still kind of unsure about, but I find that symptoms don't increase in cost. It's usually the best way to go about this. I'm going to play on Brutal and see if I can beat it. And we are going to call this parasite the Girl Scouts, because I can. Anyway, these Girl Scouts are starting to... I guess it... Alright. It makes sense to start in the United States, so let's do that. Alrighty. The Girl Scouts has infected its first human. Oh no! The horror. Alright, so Parasite's pretty much the easiest plague to beat it on, to be honest. So I figured I could do a brutal game and see how it goes. Hopefully I win. I trust in the power of this freeze frame. So much. Alright, so I have 9 point... I swear I clicked on it. I may be going a little crazy. So we're going to grab water first. Basically, the plan is to rock out as much transmissions of the air and water as I can, and then spread from there. The problem is starting in the United States is actually going to slow me down quite a bit, because I need this. So I'm going to have to go ahead and grab that, unfortunately. So let's do that, so that I can actually start infecting people, instead of having 2 people infected. Oh, that's incredibly bad. Alrighty. Let's grab another transmission. Need 17 points to get the next one. Now, if I was starting in India, this would be a lot easier, so I might lose just simply because it's United States. But, for the greater good, I have started there. Okay. Gotta save up 17 points. It's a matter of waiting at this point. Basically what will happen is once I get Bioaerosol and Cold 1, I should be able to spread across the world. I've tested this several times. We'll actually see if it works on Brutal though, because I think I've only done it on Normal, so I could be making a grave error here. We'll see though. Alright. Come on, give me those points. Yeah, by now I usually have like a million people infected, so it's not good. This is not good at all. The plan is to not involve any symptoms, because on Brutal mode the cure is completed very, very quickly. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Alright. 6,000 people died in a tsunami in Southeast Asia. That is terribly unfortunate. Wow. Alright. We need 20 points. Usually by now I've started spreading to other countries, so this is a lot quicker, but that's okay. For some reason orange bubbles give me like way more than they used to, so that kind of helps. Well, we're getting close to 1,000 now. Just need 2 more points. There it is. Alright, so we should start spreading quickly. Once I've spread to a couple of countries, I'm probably going to start putting points in symptoms to just increase the speed at which things spread. It will mean they will start on a cure, but since it won't be deadly, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. But I would have expected to spread to other countries by now with Bioaerosol, so this is rather unfortunate. I'm going to wait till I have a couple more points and then probably start putting points in symptoms. The Girl Scouts have spread to Mexico! Oh no! The horror. Alright, here we go. Things are finally starting to spread. And we do mutate coughing symptom, which is alright because I want to start putting points in symptoms anyway. So what you want to do, I find that although it's not the most exciting thing ever, the best thing to do is just put points into the tier 1 and tier 2. It'll make your disease very severe, but it'll spread very quickly. Theoretically, of course. This is brutal, so it could go horribly, horribly wrong, as it's been a while since I've actually played brutal. I have unlocked the cheat plagues, and that took me a while, but they're pretty cool. Come on, spread! Why no, spread! Here we go. Let's grab that, it'll slow down future cure, and we'll get that. Come on, spread, I believe. Yeah, I may have made some mistakes, but that's okay. It doesn't seem like it's the end of the world just yet. So I actually don't want to grab hemophilia because I'm going to be grabbing skin lesions, which increases the infectiveness a lot. But if you have hemophilia, it'll actually kill people because there's some sort of combo that goes along with that. So that's what I'll be grabbing next once I hit 8 DNA points, which happens instantly. And that's where I'm going to stay for quite some time. And at this point, I'm going to focus on just... I'm actually going to grab that just because of all the symptoms I have. Kind of lost my train of thought there. As you can see, now I'm like spreading like wildfire. And that's awesome. So we're going to grab Cold 1, and we're actually going to grab that as well. I think for helping spread in Africa, we'll grab the mosquitoes. I find that works pretty well. Oh, we got Greenland! We got Greenland! Woo! More infectious than HIV. As you can see, it spreads very, very quickly once you get to this point. Russia has started work on a cure. It's kind of awkward that Russia's doing it, considering that they're, like, the first to, like, go down. Okay. London Olympics back on. That seems like a good idea since you're already infected. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? So we actually have quite a few countries that aren't infected, which kind of sucks. Oh, there we go. That'll be them, I believe. Yep. No, I stand corrected. There's still 4. Make that 2. Make that 1. All right, there we go. We got everyone. We got everyone. So at this point, it's a matter of waiting. I have plenty of points, as you can see, and look how fast the world is getting infected. I noticed that some of the cold countries are being a little bit of a pain in the ass. What you can do is either go for Cold 2 or Drug Resistance 2, which is what I'm going to go for. Just because it usually seems to work pretty good at getting Canada and Greenland. I don't know why. And it certainly slows down the cure. So we have projectile vomiting, that'll help spread it quicker. Paralysis, we do not want to start killing people, so we are going to devolve that. Although, it's very not lethal, so maybe I'll just... Fuck it, I'll leave it. Take a risk. People are going to start dying, but they're not going to die quick enough to stop the stuff from spreading. I have 107 DNA points. I'm going to save that just because I'm starting to worry about this cure. It's not spreading quick enough in these African countries, which is rather obnoxious, but that happens. At 18%, I really need to start killing people. Come on, Africa! I believe. Let's buy that. See if that helps. 25% complete. I get really worried once it hits 25% always. I'm just like very paranoid about that. Oh jeez. Okay. Well, it just mutated a very, very killing thing, and that just it does also increase the infectivity a lot, so that pretty much set it up. So we're ready to kill the world now. And as you'll see, I have a lot of lethality, and people are going to die. Very, very quickly. But still to the point where Angola, even though there's not a lot of people infected, it's still very, very infective, so effective at infecting people. So, yeah, they're gonna die. Look, we have almost everyone in the world infected. Look how fast people die. Because I saved up enough points to spend a lot at once, and people just die really quick. As you can see here, the cure got to 39%, which is pretty good considering it's brutal. Usually end up at around like 75% at the end, but then again, this is Parasite, so not too difficult. That's how I do it. Boom. Girl Scouts have murdered the entire world. I always suspected. right, that this is gonna happen. I actually have so much money that I could just buy every single thing I wanted to, but I really don't need to. So yeah, in 637 days, I nearly got 5 little biohazard signs, which is pretty good considering that on Brutal I usually do a lot worse. Alright, so we'll do a speed run. Let's do that. I'm gonna do a speed run with bacteria. My last one was 386 days. I'm gonna try and make it faster. So we'll call this staying on par. We'll make it Boy Scouts instead. And although I should start in America, I'm not going to because this is a speedrun. So sorry guys. The Boy Scouts have migrated to India. It's kind of a weird thing, but people live with it, you know. They get over it. Life goes on, you know. So with speedrun, obviously I'm no pro. The top record's like 66 days, which is incredibly impressive, and I have no idea how you go about doing that. But I do know how to. I know a way to get relatively effective relatively quickly, but it's not 66 days quick. I'm gonna try and beat my record though. We'll see. I'm gonna try and do things a little bit differently. I need 8 DNA points. I'm very close. All right, there we go. I'm going for this really quickly because, as you can see, Skin Lesions gives you a ton of infectivity, so it's real nice to grab that early on. It will make it quite severe, but in a speedrun, you're on normal, which is, for me, quite easy to win on. So, I got this. Fear not. Watch me lose. That would be very awkward. I'm not going to lose. Don't worry. Okay. I'm sure there's a certain way to go about with the symptoms that would help a lot, but, again, no expert. But as you can see, I've already infected 100,000. At this point, I was at like 300 before, so yeah. Let's grab this. And we'll start grabbing the tier 2s there. Come on, infect faster, I believe. Okay. We've already infected 6 million people, that's pretty good. What I probably should have done is grab a transmission, but it does look like it's going to be spreading anyway, despite that, so that's good. Alright, so we have all our symptoms we want. No, we don't actually, I'm a liar. We need these 2. We need 5 DNA points. I should be able to get that quickly. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to go straight into transmissions. Obviously, air and water are the fastest. I don't know that I'll be able to beat my score, though. Oh, I want to beat it, though. 286 days doesn't feel that bad, considering it's bacteria. Bacteria's a little bit slow. India has started work on a cure, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. Also, I have 35 points wasted, basically just sitting there, which was not a good thing, but I got distracted by commentary. That's my excuse. Haha. It's the perfect excuse. Alright, so we're gonna grab that. We need 20 points for bioaerosol, and that's when things will really start to spread. I mean, it's already spreading fairly good, but bioaerosol will infect the entire world. No doubt about it. As you can see, bioaerosol just, wow, instantly. So now what we want to do is grab that. And we'll grab that just for good measure. And now we're ready to kill the world. As you can see, it's not really that different from what I did in the last thing, but that's because it's just so good at getting the job done, I find. I have a lot of points. Pulmonary fibrosis. I'm pretty sure that's killing, so let's not do that. The problem with getting lethal symptoms is that it will make the cure go faster, and you really, really don't want that. So I feel confident that I could spend a little bit more on maybe Insect 2. Let's go with that. And we'll go with that too. That leaves us with 70 points and plenty to buy some lethality, which is what we're saving up for. Because you want to infect the entire world, but you also want to save enough points to where you can actually kill people fast enough. So I keep mutating things, which is rather unfortunate. I can't remember where fever is, though. There it is. Goodbye, fever. I knew thee well. Alrighty. We've pretty much got the entire world in our clutches, but as you can see, the cure is actually at 20%. We don't have Greenland, which is very bad, but no, we just got it. We just got it. It's okay. Okay. I'm actually thinking about grabbing cold too, because I need these cold countries to go faster. I'm going to keep paralysis for the time being. Unfortunately, we're at 35%. Okay, I think we're going to be alright. Because I still have my genetic reshuffles if I really need them, but I probably won't. Unless I do, in which case I'm a liar. And it's already been past my record, I think. I'm not actually certain, but I'm going to take a risk here. And grab that. And hopefully that will quickly infect Greenland without killing people too fast. So I actually did just mutate a transmission, Blood 1, which is kind of awesome. And now we're going to start killing people, like, as quickly as possible. Okay, that's not lethal. We're trying to get the lethal stuff, because that'll be quicker, of course. Trying to find the most lethal thing I can grab here. Probably gonna be that, I guess. Whatever, we'll just buy as many as we can. Alright, so people are gonna die very, very quickly now. Unless I made a mistake and there's like one country that I missed or something. But it looks like, yeah, there you go, no healthy people left. The carry is at 67%, so this is not actually as good as my first run, unfortunately. I can't remember what I did differently. But as you can see, the world is going to die very, very quickly. But is it quick enough? I don't think so, but we'll find out. Wow, look at how fast people died. And just to top it off, the last, like, 25 million people get to also go insane as they die. Boy Scouts, brutal. You murdered the world so quickly. Did it in 407 days, so not as fast, about 20 days shorter. But oh well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Plague Inc. I can do more if you want me to, otherwise I won't. Bye-bye.